Hi, my name is Mohsen. Today I'm going to tell you how to outline your story. I told you, you need to plan before you start writing. So you have an idea, you find your voice, and now you know how the story starts, how is the middle, and how it ends. You should know all of this before you start writing. Don't hang it around. I start writing and I figure it out how the end. No, you have to know exactly how the story ends and then start writing. When you know all of this, you have to find characters. I told you there is a main character, protagonist, probably one, or you may have few protagonists. And you should have antagonist, someone who is against protagonist, who is avoiding protagonist to reach his goal or her goal. It may be physical or it may be non-physical. It may be even inside of that person. Self-doubt sometimes is the big enemy of the main character. So in the story, you can help main character to conquer self-doubt. Sometimes negative nagging inside our head in real life, it block us to reach certain goal. So it can be for the main character of your novel. Whatever you choose, you have to set your mind into it and continue like that. So you should have a main character, a few main character, and then you should have obstacles, trials, and things that hinder main character to reach your goal, and you should know how this to it. And then when you have all of this, you need to set section. I told you there is a start, middle, and end, but it's not as easy as this. You have to have chapters, you have to make an outline. For example, in my book called Academia or Academy of Enchantment, I categorize my main character going through something and at the end do something. So the first one, the ordinary word, is the normal setting of the main character. She or he living his life and doing his job or her life is, or she is living normally. And then something happened. And the next one, call to action, something happened. It may be something that force to do something or an event happen or an accident happen or anything possible. The third one is refusal of the call. First time, he or she reject that call. She or he didn't want. The main character doesn't want to do anything. He is comfortable and doesn't want to do anything. And then the fourth one, crossing the threshold. Something happened that forced main character to move out of comfort zone and do something about it. And fifth is test allies and enemies. In my book, I did it like this. They went back in time and get away from the school, and they have their own challenges to solve the secret time manipulation. It's the story that I wrote. So, in section 5, there is some test. There is enemy, and there is an action going on, and there is a battle in the middle. Number 6 is approach to the innermost cave. In this case, main character should realize something. When main character realize something, he wants to solve a problem. He wants to do something, reach. No, he he cannot or she cannot do anything. He reach innermost for a strength. He reached to innermost cave to gather strength and fight as best as he can. And then number 7 is ordeal and temptation. He or she somehow successful, but she tempted to leave the job. Maybe she was to quit. She didn't want to continue and all that. And then number 8, the reward. She get the reward. Maybe she reached her goal. So in my book, she gather a team and go after Lord Ignatius, and after fight, they can get the document of time manipulation back. The reward is something that help her to continue, or maybe she wants to go back home, something like this. And number 9, road back. So after achieving a reward, she wants to go back to the ordinary world. But because she changed through all of this, the situation after is never like before the situation before. And number 10 is final conflict. Final conflict is she's trying to go back, but there is again enemy preventing her to go back to the ordinary world. And then the number 11 is return home with the elixir. She got the reward and she go back to the ordinary life with a lot of experience, a lot of change. You can stop the story here. It's up to you how long your story should be. But you should have section by section story, section outline to know what happened in the start, what happened in the middle, and what happened in the end. Because there is a lot of things you can do in the middle, or you can do a lot in details. But and what's the general idea to what to do with the outline and story? In the next video, I will talk about character development.